I'm Isabella Cangelosi, and welcome to this week's episode of Raider Nation News at Home. Last month was National Poetry Month. A few of our HHS teachers took the time to read and enact Catherine O'Mara's recently viral poem, In the Time of Pandemic.
And the people stayed home.
And they read books and listened and rested.
And exercised and made art and played games.
And learned new ways of being and were still.
And they listened more deeply.
Some meditated, some prayed, some danced.
Some met their shadows, and the people began to think differently.
And the people healed.
And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways,
the earth began to heal.
And when the danger passed and the people joined together again,
they grieved their losses and made new choices.
And dreamed new images.
And create new ways to live and heal the earth fully.
As they had been healed.
If you find you have extra time during quarantine, try writing a good poem of your own. If poetry isn't your thing, RNN reporter Blake Kellinger reached out to HHS students and staff to see what they've been up to and to give you a few other ideas of what you can do as you're stuck at home.
Hello there, my name is Blake Kellinger. Are you bored? Well, here are 10 things you could be doing while in quarantine.
So here are two rocks that I found on my walk this morning, and I've got some others that I picked up on my walk that I am priming.
Ready? Go get it! Did you get it? Thank you.
Alright, the first resource I wanted to share with you is Simple Habit. This is a website and also an app. It's my favorite. It's 5-minute meditations. You make a free account, log in, and you can pick exactly how you're feeling for the day. If you're having a tough day, you're feeling a little stressed out, press play on a 5-minute meditation. The second resource I want to share with you is called Calm. This app and website actually started it all for me when I started meditating. My favorite thing about this app is that they have sleep stories. If you're having a hard time right now sleeping or staying asleep, these stories might be helpful to you. The third and final resource I want to share with you is called Headspace. Headspace is really good for building a foundation and learning the basics of meditation.
Thank you for your great ideas, Blake and Company. If you want to hear more about staying mindful, visit our Instagram page to hear Ms. Hendrickson share more information about meditation apps available. The last chance to submit videos for Student Council's sponsored Huntley's Got Talent is tonight by midnight. Submit your videos using the Flipgrid linked in the description box below. RNN reporter Paige D. Simone sat down with Dr. Belin again to answer a few remaining questions about the end of the school year.
Hey everyone, it's Paige back with Mr. Belin. We have just a few questions for just like a final update for the students. The students are just wondering a few things for like the last weeks of school and what to do considering that. What is the official last day for seniors and other students?
Yeah, so the official last day for seniors is going to be May 8th, which was already that last day. It would be that last Friday, the first full week of May. Okay. If senior students are passing their classes that they need to be able to graduate, then May 8th is it. If they are not passing classes, either because they didn't engage in this time and, are carrying an F based off of what's in Power School, then they have until the last day of school, which is May the 22nd, to be able to get that work in and complete it. So, my encouragement is that seniors really need to look at what they're doing and get done by May 8th, but you have until the 22nd. Awesome. The last day for all students is on May the 22nd.
Gotcha.
So we'll probably stop pushing out like new content and things of that nature by May 14th and allowing those last couple of weeks for people to get things done, turned in, and completed.
All right. So everyone's wondering how the phases for picking up our items from the school is going to work.
Yeah. So after the governor's extension of the stay-at-home order, we were listening to yesterday on Thursday. We were going to push everything out past the stay-at-home order, which would have been June. But now the governor's stating that they will allow us to create plans to come in the building and be able to pick up stuff. We are currently right now in the process of developing that plan. But what it would basically look like is a small group of students that would be able to come in and kind of get things based off of a particular time frame. We don't have it as a concrete plan yet, so we're still looking at how we can keep everybody safe, adhere to social distancing, making sure things are clean, because we don't want to do things haphazardly and cause people's safety to be at risk. So we're really trying to think through all of the bits and pieces. So we know that people are out there and they're wondering, and we are actively working.
So going along with like the Chromebook and returning books for like the seniors and underclassmen, would that happen around the same time?
Yeah, we're looking at that as well. Especially now you start talking about, we're taking Chromebooks and we're taking books that we would have to clean and sanitize and, do all of that to make sure before we put them in storage, that, they're good to go. And then also the process of checking that stuff in. It's all pretty intricate. It's not just a drop your book here and go, but we got to scan them in to make sure we get things cleaned off of your accounts. And some of that stuff, to be honest, may not happen until potentially later in the summer, or right before material pickup. Who knows? We're still working on what's the best possible situation that we can operate under.
Looking ahead, how will summer school or orientation and summer camps change?
Yeah, so, with summer camps and things of that nature, again, just looking at what the stay-at-home order will be, I am not 100% confident that we'll be able to just come off of the stay-at-home and get back to full swing of things, summer camps and things of that nature. That's going to definitely look different. Our reality is going to look different moving forward for quite a while. Even if we're able to start school back at the beginning of the year, it's going to look different. There's no word on that. That has all been in preliminary discussion of summer camps. In terms of summer school, they're working on some models as to what that could look like as well, whether it's an online virtual model or a smaller version over an extended period. Who knows at this point. Like I said, we have a team that's working with district office to look at what that potentially could look like. We just had meetings yesterday about that. So
awesome. I don't have any more questions, but do you have anything else to update us with?
No, I'm really just hoping everybody is doing well. I know that this, just like I've always told you all, this is it'll pass at some point, and I know we're all sitting in our homes going crazy right now, just because we really have no place to go, and we're just kind of stuck at this point. But the reality is, as long as you're in good health, and being stuck in your house is the worst thing, and let that be the worst thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people that are struggling, both financially, from losing jobs, people who are in our healthcare system, who are on our front lines working, that wish they could be home and be safe. So, you know, people are saying like, hey, I won't take hanging out with my friends or going to school for granted. Well, don't take this time that you have to be safe in your home. Don't take that for granted either, because there's people who are exposing themselves to this deadly virus every single day, or even those that have it. So there are people who are in worse situations that some of us are in. So, you know, I always say count your blessings, right?
Yeah.
And stay positive. So.
All right. Thank you so much for interviewing the Huntley students. We're so excited.
Yeah, I know. And the other thing, I know that everybody's like, well, we don't have any decisions. Everything's in talks. We are moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour to make sure that we can get things done as quickly as possible, because we know that people have answers. We just ask for and encourage as much patience that you can exercise as possible as we work through this, because the reality is, I've never been a principal leading anyone through a pandemic, and no one else in our district has done that either. So we're learning and flying a ship as we're building it at the same time. So
thank you for the update, and congratulations on finishing your doctorate. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.